Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Yes, we are. The question comes into mind, are we at our low? Have we found our low, or do we have lower to go? Before I explain what I'm looking at here, waiting on the 4 hour to close here, a minute and 30 away. Let's go to the daily, and we'll come back to that. We were consolidating, you guys, for a solid bit. We were consolidating, right? And whether you want to say that we broke out on this day or we've just broken out yesterday, whatever you want to say, out of this consolidation range, considering that we've probably broken out to the downside, I think we have. Would you say that we've completed our move, or is the move just getting started? Just think about it, right? The way it looks to me is we're probably just getting started. However, I do think we're very near our low. I think that we have lower to go. We're at 57,450 right now, and fluctuating. I think we could go down another $2,000, if not potentially another $4,000 from this current price. It's absolutely possible. Just waiting to kind of see. I want to check that 4 hour out in a second. But if we look at the green line here, this 123 moving average, we didn't even bounce off it here. We go back, take a little stroll in time. We can see that we broke above it here, found support on it, then ran up, found resistance on it a couple times here, very near it there. Support right off of it. Disrespected it a little bit. Even in this bout of disrespect, we found support on it back here. You found a little bit of resistance on it here before moving higher. So even when you disrespect it, you're respecting it. And then we had this one time back here where we literally tipped it just like this. So it is possible that we've found our low. The one thing that's making me think we haven't found our low is that we've broken out of this area of consolidation. However, if we haven't broken out of this area of consolidation, if really we're just still kind of consolidating, I don't know, like we're in this weird little, who knows, man, maybe we're at the bottom of the range and we are going to bounce and come up to the top of it. That doesn't mean, even if we see a bounce from here, that doesn't mean that we're off to the races. We could bounce from here, go up to 66K, 63K from here, and still inevitably go lower, later. But there's a bunch of possibilities coming in. I would suppose there's three main possibilities that I'm considering. One, and the one that I'm considering most, is we're going to go lower now, more immediately. That's my most prominent kind of idea in my head, is that we're just getting started, broken out, moving lower. Two, that was the low. We're not going to go lower. We might go higher, we might consolidate, whatever, but that was the low. And then three, perhaps it's not the low, but a temporary low, and we bounce, finding a lower high, and then inevitably going lower. Two out of the three real scenarios that I'm considering in my head, and there's plenty more than just that, of course, would imply that I believe that we're going to go lower nonetheless. So I am looking at the more immediate side for the downside. The daily RSI looks pretty damn bad. We are oversold, but sometimes just getting oversold means things are just getting started to the downside, or at least, you're going to be boring before you start moving up again. The 4 hour RSI does have bullish divergence with these higher lows and lower lows here, but you've kind of already played that out. Volume coming in without moving lower does look a little bit good for the bulls, I'm not going to lie, but you do have a higher high here in your RSI while promoting lower highs in your price. That is hidden bearish divergence. You're spending most of your time below the 40 even, which is not good, let alone you can't even really get above the 50. The 4 hour RSI does look very bad, and it would kind of call for lower prices right now. And the next level, if you were to go down from here, the next level that I would consider would be, let's see, I think it's 55.6, right? Where was I getting it before? Oh yeah, there's an extension. I'll go back to that. You got 53K at your 0.5 zone, but let's see, this 4 hour, I think that's what I was looking at. Perhaps it was. Was it this one? 55.2K. Yeah, at the 618. Okay, it was this one, because 1272 lining up with the 382 right here. 1618 right down there. You just found support on the 1414, and you went above the 1272 only to close below it. That's why I was waiting for this 4 hour to close. We have closed below it. I think we're going to go lower, guys. I think today, tomorrow, sometime this week, we're going to see prices below 56K, potentially as low as 51K or even 49K, but I don't think we're done yet. So that's my kind of final answer on that, which could imply that a lot of most cryptos will continue to go lower as well. But we are near the low. We are very near the low. In my opinion, we are. We just have a little bit more to go. So that's all I want to say. That's the gist of this video. I've just realized that I had the music playing this whole time. I'm so sorry. I hope you enjoyed the musical stylings of who was it apparently. I don't know, Allegro, maybe it's, I don't know. It says best of Baroque, but it says Allegro. So, anyways, you guys, lower prices await, most likely. They most likely do. But that's okay. Even if we go to 49K, you guys, we're still fine, right? You look at this here, take our low there to our low there, kind of a nice little trend line of this move, right? It's not the line of best fit, but it is from low to low. You know, we could go all the way down over the next few weeks. If we were to drop even below 40K, we'd still be fine. We'd be on a nice trajectory, right? You could get lower than these lows over here and we would still be fine. So I don't believe that we're gonna go that low. I'm just saying if we drop below 50K, certainly we're gonna be fine. I would think we're gonna be fine. So let's just see how it goes. At the moment, being at 57.4K, I do anticipate we'll go to like 55.5, if not to like 53.5K. But there is still a solid chance that we could go a little bit lower than that to 51 to 49K, somewhere in that area. But let's just see. We'll keep our wits about us, and I think that's it, man. I'm just talking at this point. So hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye bye.